dojos are at the center of this controversy. What's up, guys? Dave from Team Rubalcava Network, TRN, Cobra Kai theories and reactions. What's up, guys? Hey, I'm back. So I took a little bit of time off. Yes, I took some time off because it's been crazy the last week. And lots of stuff going on, guys. Lots of interviews. I'm more surprised than you are. Like, interviews are being lined up. It's really crazy. And just an exciting time right now as I get to talk with some of the cast. And man, it's just been crazy. So today I wanted to definitely talk about something that's been on my list since the release of Cobra Kai Season 3, and that is Miguel having no fear towards Robbie. So we're gonna dig a little bit deeper into this. We're gonna talk about that scene, that moment where Miguel and Sam are hanging out. Life is good. They just got the All Valley back on, and who shows up? None other than Mr. Robbie Keane. So that moment, I think, was a huge factor in what Robbie would do next. But I want to dig a little bit into some of that and what was going on with Miguel, and what I saw in that moment just sent chills down my spine. So before I get too deep in, let me throw some shout outs out there. Let me show some love to some of my fellow creators that are out there crushing it and killing it. And also our social media, which you can follow. All the links are in the description. Man, I can't even talk right now. I'm so excited. So let's just do that. As always, guys, follow my Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Cobra Kai Fanatics. Now I really need to update these. We have broke 600. I think there's 650 people in there right now. It is growing every single day. So make sure to get in there, join the conversation. And my boy, Cobra Kai Fandom, Watch Party, Bonsai Kai Dojo, man, the Cobra Kai Companion, starting to see some of the interviews this year, which is amazing. The Chosen One, Cobra Kai Kid, this dude is blowing up. And of course, Cobra Kai Studio. All right, guys, so let's do this. Let's just kind of jump into it. I'm going to show some slideshows first, and then we're going to get into the exact moment. So I kind of want to talk about the lead up and the ramp up as to what is going on, and then we're going to kind of switch to the other slideshow where we can look at that exact moment and dig into it a little bit deeper. So we are watching Miguel and Sam actually celebrate this moment, and if you don't know, or if you got to refresh your memory, they have just saved the All Valley. Now, in this moment, I thought it was such a cool moment where you can see the excitement, you can see the love in their eyes, and then they kind of do the karate thing. Takes you back to season 1, doesn't it, guys? When they're at golf and stuff, and they start kind of trading moves, and we all kind of know how that ended, right? It ended with the infamous kiss between Sam and Miguel. But I think this moment is such a cool moment where you can see young love. They're excited. They clearly care about each other. If I dare say, love each other. And it's just like this magical moment that's happening between these guys. Now, we already know from season 3 when they're in the dojo that you know, Daniel catches them, and there's just kind of like this love that's going on between them. And who else is gonna show up? That is right, Mr. Robbie Keane. Now, let me just talk a little bit about his ramp up, because these slides are going to kind of go over, right? I have to actually really admit that I feel bad for Robbie. Up until this moment is where he went to go see the parole officer. He kind of bumps into Tori, and Tori just says, Sam is gonna hurt you. And he's like, don't talk about Sam that way, right? And so if you know anything about the Cobra Kai universe, whenever there's a happy moment, something is gonna crap on it. So even that ramp up of leading to, and it's gonna kind of hold on this frame because it's the last one until I jump in the others, is we kind of knew that at this moment when Robbie was talking with Tori, that he still had love for her, he still believed in her. Like I said, don't talk about her that way. And I think it's sinking in that there was something going on. And then he comes and finds this moment, and you gotta kind of sympathize for him, is that his entire world is imploding right now. His entire world, from his dad to LaRusso to now Sam, in his eyes, has virtually betrayed him, and that everything that Tori was the critical piece to all of this, everything that's being told to him has now come true. Whew. But that's not who we're here to talk about. We'll talk about Robbie in another episode. We're gonna dig a little bit deeper. In this moment, I want to focus on Miguel. So Robbie's telling him stuff, telling him, just basically to shut up, And this is the moment that I want to talk about, is that there is no fear in Miguel's eyes. And this moment actually really surprised me. And Robbie starts to fight and Sam jumps in. But the reason why I zeroed into this moment with Miguel having no fear, this guy just got literally paralyzed, kicked off the second floor, and here the assailant, as we will call him in this scene, Mr. Robbie Keane, attempts to do it again. And honestly, that moment, Miguel didn't show any fear. There was no fear in his eyes. He's basically saying, I'm right here. And he's like, oh, I was hoping you would say that. It tells you so much about his character. It tells you so much about a young man that has been beaten, paralyzed, hospitalized. The assailant in front of him still has no fear. I mean, what else could you expect? Look at that look on his face. What else could you expect from this character? And it kind of sets the tone for season 4, is that the rift between these two is very real. The rift between this love triangle is very real. But the anger that Miguel still has inside towards Robbie, still very, very real. And up into this moment, guys, we're seeing the Miguel of meeting Daniel, and it's like becoming part of something that's better for him. No longer Cobra Kai, you got Eagle Fang karate, right? He's left that darkness. But in this moment, the fear that you would maybe expect from him, it's not there. And you could only imagine how this is gonna roll into season 4 at the All Valley, that these two are destined, and I mean destined, to fight each other. And so the rage between them, it's like, I don't know if you guys remember this, but like Rocky 3, when Rocky gets in that ring with the Russian and just has no fear in his eyes, man. That's what it reminded me of, that moment where you don't have any fear towards your enemy. And so I think it's going to lead to something that we see that is just amazing in season 4, where the conflict between these guys. And I do want to talk about Sam in another episode about this moment too, because without hesitation, she jumped in there to stop this from happening. And so you kind of makes you wonder, like, where do they go from here? Can they file charges against him? Will they? But I think it's all gonna be saved for that All Valley, and you are gonna see so much anger come from Robbie, that I think it's gonna get a little scary. I think we're gonna see him go full dark side, which we thought Miguel would do, right? And how ironic that it's actually Miguel. It's actually Robbie who's gonna go full dark side, and you can see it in this moment. The anger, the hate. He even says, you guys deserve each other, which means I'm gonna bring the wrath of hell to both of you guys because you both deserve it. Whew. Man, this moment just gave me chills, man. It really did. Tell me what you guys think. Tell me if this moment you were like, what is happening? I saw a lot of comments giving Robbie a lot of crap too, because this guy just recovered from an injury that you created, and you have the nerve and the guts to actually try to assault him again. So what would happen if Sam would have walked away for something, and then that's when, he shows up? Who knows? But I do know that season 4 is going to be full of energy, going to be full of some crazy stuff. Man, I'm excited. But Miguel, hats off to you, brother. No fear. Can't wait for you guys to square off in the All Valley tournament in season 4. All right, guys, let me know what you think. Whew. Man, this got my adrenaline pumping just watching it again. Tell me what you guys think. Tell me if you think that it was wrong for Robbie to try to assault. And tell me what you think about Miguel. If you saw what I saw, that no fear in his eyes, and tell me if you guys are excited to see what happens between these two in the All Valley tournament. All right, guys, stay tuned. More episodes to come. Whew, this was a good one, guys. All right, stay tuned. More to come. We'll talk to you soon. I'm out of here.